Okay, here we go. I just came back from seeing Superman. Yes, yes, I know. Superman. Yeah, I'm a little late to the party. It took me a while because it just, the way things were going, I don't know. And the way it was looking. But remember, never be one to judge too quickly about a film or a comic or whatever. And I don't consider myself a major reviewer, even though I've done some of those graphic novel reviews, but let's not nitpick. Let's just jump right into it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It really wasn't. I thought it would be better. I have some thoughts about certain things. Hopefully, I remember to mention that later. But it starts off showing you Antarctica. You've seen the trailer, so you know where that goes. Talking about what happened this amount of years ago, that amount of decades ago, that amount of weeks ago, and then boop, he crash lands. You know, he gets his he gets his tail handed to him by the Hammer of Baravia or something like that. Come to find out, it's something else. It, it just jumps right into it. Now it's a very bright movie, very colorful, very blue, but it's all over the place. Not really all over the place, but the color is very vibrant. And it's just showing that very bright, vibrant feel that people thought of how Superman should be, comparing it to Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. It was a little darker, but I understood where Zack was going with that. Now, where Mr. Gunn is going, he's sticking to what he wanted to stick to, the whole gods and monsters vibe. That's what he was doing. But hey, James sticks to his guns, no pun intended. But seriously, movie goes on. Of course, Lex Luthor has got a stiffy for trying to get rid of Superman because he feels intimidated. He loves power and he has a plan, and Superman keeps sticking it to that plan, unbeknownst to him. He just wants to be a good guy. He wants to help people out. That's why he was sent to Earth. Or so it seems. A recording by his parents shows that, yeah, he was sent to Earth to be strong and everything like that, but the other half of the message, which was destroyed in the crash, he was meant to dominate the Earth, take it over, get a bunch of wives, spread his Kryptonian seed all over the countryside. But he turned out to be he was so shocked. It bothered him. And then the world, one thing I have a question: why are we humans so gullible? Not so much, and kind of stupid. One minute you love the man, one article or news clip comes out saying that it's something else. All of a sudden, everybody hates him. One moronic person is like, oh, he should burn in hell. Really, son? Really? In hell? Come on, stop playing. It just annoyed me. It shows you how quick human beings could be douchey. But then he kept doing what he had to do, trying to fight against Lex Luthor, do his stuff. And all of you who have seen the film before, you know how it pretty much ends. I was okay with it. If I had to give it a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 6. Maybe a 6, and that's not bad. 6 is above average. Hey, all you average people out there, strive to be a 6. It's good goals. Now, as regards to the performances, Mr. Corin Sweat did a daggone good job. And he is an imposing Superman. He's 6'4". Damn. Christopher Reeve was 6'2". Henry Cavill was like 6'2". But he towers above them. He fits the bill. Miss Brosnahan, Lois Lane, very good. Very good Lois Lane. Lex Luthor was, he was a bit erratic. He wasn't as focused as Mr. Hackman. But who is? You should never compare one person playing a character to another. Everybody brings something different to the table. So I just want to be fair about that. But overall, everybody's performances were good. There were things in there that could have been done a whole lot better. The whole Justice Gang thing. Mr. Terrific was the man. Just from the voice, the way he carried himself, very good character. I'm wondering if James Gunn is going to make that character flourish. He should. I mean, he's terrific after all. No pun intended again. Hawk Girl, they can improve. They can improve. But did she need to be there? And Green Lantern, Guy Gardner's Green Lantern, Nathan Fillion is always going to be the man. So I got no complaints with that. But overall, everything else, it wasn't a bad film. I gave it a 6. That's not bad. Would I see it again? I wouldn't pay to see it again, but when it comes on TV, I might watch it, flip through some things that I found funny. The dog, cute dog, but I get it. I get what they were trying to do. I mean, so many content creators have given their opinion about the dog. Was crypto necessary? Not really. And I always thought he was a lab, but that's just me. I'm not a super fan. I'm just a fan. So my overall thoughts. Well, even though it wasn't like Man of Steel, it was a lot brighter. It wasn't dark. It wasn't moody. I still would have liked to seen where it was going to go, because according to what I've heard, they were going to go start off dark, and as he gets more hopeful, he becomes a brighter version of said Superman Kal-El. And I'm also pretty curious about if The Rock's plan would have reached fruition. I wanted to see that, the whole Black Adam thing, Superman. You see, the problem here is when things go bad, it's easy to point a finger at the biggest name, and that's The Rock. Was The Rock being selfish? Yeah, probably. Was The Rock being focused on his accomplishments, his own goals for the movie, the franchise, for him to take over? Yeah. And there's so many people out there doing the very same thing, and when they succeed, nobody says anything about it. But when they fail, they always want to point a finger and blame somebody was doing this and somebody was doing that. Shut up. Just shut up. Stop. Fact of the matter is, The Rock could have done it better. This is what I'm thinking. Should have had the whole Shazamly in his movie and beat the brakes off of each one of them. And then when he's about to do the coup de grace on Shazam, then Henry Cavill's Superman shows up and says, Black Adam, we need to talk. Cut to black. That would have been a good way to end that film. But that's just my opinion. I'm just throwing it out there. So, Superman, if you're going to go see it, have a good time. I want to check out the Fantastic Four. I don't know if I'm going to be doing one of these. I'm trying to get up to be a good video guy. Be a good video guy. Make video. Put it out there for you. Make you laugh. Make you think. And I also want to do other things like longer form videos about a subject matter regarding pop culture and being a fan nowadays. It's kind of rough out in these pop culture streets. It's dangerous. Scary too. But until next time, my freaky darlings, you be easy.